Stop messing with them white girls. Shit, that nigga saw Sinners before all of us, bro. That was my biggest takeaway. I mean, okay, wait, guys. So are we gonna wait? Are we gonna talk about Sinners next week when you see it?
I mean, I guess we have to. It does feel a little late though. You know what I mean? Like, bro, they had spoilers up in the first 24 hours, bro.
Bro, I was seeing that shit all over.
Go ahead and chat.
No. I'm not gonna. No spoilers. I'm gonna talk about just around it.
No, I'll walk out of the room.
No.
It's very cultural.
But stay for a little bit.
No, because I do want you guys to cover.
But stay for a little bit. Because I want to ask you a question too.
Why?
Well, how do we feel about Ryan Coogler? I asked this in the Paradise interview, but I didn't want to seem like a hater. This nigga looks too smart for my liking.
See, I can walk out of the room.
The nigga look. No, what do you mean?
I don't.
You don't know what Ryan Coogler looks like, so you hate black art.
Let me let you guys talk about Sinners.
This
Miles,
guy,
I can't let you start this conversation with hate on
he
Ryan
looks
Coogler's
too
look,
smart.
bro.
I'm sorry. I don't fuck with it. I don't trust it. But Ryan, shouts out to you. Another positive black man, win for the community. I want you to do great things. I want you to continue to get money. I feel like giving you the rock is very important. But you look smart, nigga, and I gotta ask questions.
You hate an educated black man.
I love educated black people, but the nigga looks like he reads books. You know what I mean? And that's why I have to ask questions about
What do you think is the worst part about his look?
What are you trying to convince me of? What do you want? What are you gonna say to me that you don't expect me to fact check because of the glasses you're wearing right
Bro,
now?
I think he's just leaning in. Sinners is getting mad, like positive reviews. Niggas are calling him a genius, and he's just leaning into that.
Nah,
you feel me?
I'm not gonna lie.
You gotta lean in to the narrative.
Do your
feel me?
thing. Do your thing. Be successful, Ryan. You deserve it. We just talked about how freaky Shannon Sharp is. Just a freaky ass movie a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
How so?
There was a lot of fucking in this movie.
Nah, really just that one scene.
Nah, but there's
before she eats his face off.
Nah, bro, because homeboy was fucking
yes,
the voodoo girl.
Yes, yeah. That was super random.
Yeah, just so horny over the spices and shit.
Yeah. I felt like that scene didn't need to be in there the way it was.
Bro, I was watching it. I'm like, I see what's happening right now, but I guess it establishes their relationship.
Yeah, for sure.
But overall, I think it was a very good movie.
Mm-hmm.
I think it lived up to the hype.
For sure.
I don't think it was this big, profound thing. I think it was just an enjoyable piece of content. Mad rewatchable, I think, is the thing that we both landed on with it.
Yeah.
But how did you feel watching Sinners?
I liked it. I feel like the Twitter conversation is still a little confusing to me because when I finished watching it, I was like, that was an entertaining movie. I don't know if it was the craziest movie I've ever watched.
Yeah.
But I do like the way it was shot and the messaging too. I think that sometimes, it was more, to me, it was more of a comedy than anything.
Yes.
I think sometimes the references to black culture he made, or like even like jabs at white people that he took, and just like nods to like us were really funny. You know what I mean? Like when homegirl walks out of the barn, or I guess what would you call it? Like not a shed. I'm trying to think.
When he runs out of the juke, whatever.
When she walks out of the juke to greet the other white people and is literally tells Michael B. Jordan, "Hey,
I got this.
Yeah, I got this. They should talk to me because they're gonna listen to me." And she walks out and gets bitten by the vampire. It's like
look at white people,
and then and they let her back in. It's like he's kind of like, "Yo, watch out." You feel me? Like you letting these white girls do whatever.
Nah, they be wilding. Don't trust a white
woman. Yeah, exactly.
But besides that, I think that is this one of Michael B. Jordan's best performances? Is this their best collab? I mean, they work on everything together, basically.
Yeah, I think this is one of his. Yeah, no. I think that was my takeaway. I think this is one of Michael B. Jordan's best performances, simply because of the fact that he played two characters.
Nah, he was working.
In my opinion, bro, that's a lot of acting.
He was grinding.
You feel me? And even sometimes I was even confused. I was like, how did they shoot this when they're both in the car and then the dude in the back is talking to both of them? Like that shit didn't even make sense to me at some points when I really thought about it. And then the end scene where he's fighting himself is hilarious.
Yes,
it's so funny.
It definitely went Rambo.
Bro. That's why I say this is a comedy, bro, because at the end where he turns Rambo and starts killing the KKK and then throws a grenade in the car, I'm like, yo, bro, this is mad unnecessary.
I was literally the only thing that I didn't love was the scene where they're explaining the connection with all the music through the different eras. I thought it was a little bit corny, but other than that, is Haley Steinfeld black?
Yes. She claims that she is. I Googled it. I did Google it.
So
Did you, wait, you didn't see this?
I didn't Google it. I just know that that's her real lineage.
So yes. So in the movie, she explains that her mother's father was half black.
Her grandpa is half black.
Yes. But that's the way she says it. And then I Googled it, and she was like literally like same lineage. Her grandfather is like half Filipino, half black.
Let's talk about it. I wanted her to say nigga.
I mean, what would that?
You can't half step.
What would that have
Stand
accomplished?
in it.
Oh, you're saying you got to double down.
Stand in it. What are we really doing here? Are you? If you black, say it.
Turn
it up.
No, but let's have this.
Turn it up.
Let's have this conversation.
What do I feel?
Let's have this
Let
conversation.
me see how you say it, and then that's gonna make me determine if you could get it off or not.
So back in the day, obviously, like she's passing. You know what I mean?
Yes,
like
my queen explained this.
Yeah, no. Explain what the.
So I mean, this is a real thing,
is.
right? Because if you kind of follow the story, while her grandfather was alive, she is not able to deny her blackness.
Mm-hmm.
And in a time where it was more advantageous for you to be fair-skinned, white, you are going to try to get every advantage you can, especially when it's life or death. So historically, a lot of fair-skinned people, once the black family members weren't around anymore, had passed away, they would then pass as white people. And that would require them completely abandoning everyone they grew up with, everything they know, and moving on to this new life, coming up with a new identity and everything. If you got found out, obviously it'd be a really, really big deal. And so that's what Haley Steinfeld's character was allegedly doing in this movie. In 2025, that's a white person.
Yes. And this is what I also wanted to add to that is that passing, I do feel like it kind of still exists today, but realistically being black is lit. You feel me? But so for me though, and this might be a hot take, but I'm like, if you look in a certain way, if that hair a little too straight, bro, I don't know if you could be saying the N-word like that. To be honest, you can't. To be honest, because it's just like, bro, you literally like move through the world as like a white person. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like, yeah, no one's denying you of your heritage, but like it gets a little sticky sometimes when you use it to your advantage in certain situations. Exactly. That to me gets a little sticky.
And that's why my thing is like how you say it.
Yeah.
How do you sound when you say it? Because if it sounds like something that like, because again, I know black people that prefer not to say it. And like, so that's not a bad thing if you don't choose to use that language. But I'm like, if you're saying it and you sound a little too either excited to say it or you like, hey, like you do a little like, I don't know. So it's just unserious when you say it. Then I'm like, I can't take you serious. Like, you seen Belly Gang Kush? You know him?
Oh yeah, bro.
That's a nigga.
But he'd be mad excited to say
that. But that's a black person also.
I understand. It's that one throws me off a little bit because I can't deny his heritage and I also can't deny the way he grew up. You know what I mean? Like you see pictures of his family. Yeah. It's like, all right, stand it. But when I first saw him, I was like, huh?
You said, wait, what?
Yeah.
How did you?
That to me is somebody where I'm like, I feel weird about it, you know? And again, I probably sound mad racist, low key on some like, that hair too straight, you can't be saying. But like, as a black person, as somebody that could never deny that they are a black person, you feel me? I do feel weird when like people play multiple sides.
Yeah, there's
you know what I'm saying
here. I mean, I was like, I don't like how Logic says it.
Yeah, exactly.
And that nigga's half.
You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like he kind of stood in his decision to like not say it for a little bit, and then he flipped on it, and I'm like, not now. You know, you got to make a decision and move that way.
Yeah, that's the problem with this here America, with Donald Trump's America. That's the problem.
How are the vibes when the
Speaking of Donald Trump, Spencer is back.
Yo, don't put that on him, bro.
How are the vibes when the white man left the room?
Nah, we missed you.
I went out there and made plans to see Sinners tonight.
Good. He handled his business.
Because I went out and I did think, yo, I'm going to edit this tomorrow. Like, what was the point? But yeah, I'm going to go see it tonight. So
nice. It's worth it. It's worth it. You'll enjoy it.